Well, Spacernauts, it is Fortnite Showdown, and the Dark Voyager is back in black, and he is not here to play. In fact, his spaceship, the Dark Harvester, is bouncing around the island. If you thought it was down for the count after the live event of the previous season, you were sorely mistaken, as were we all, because it is bouncing around the map. And in this video, we're going to take a look at exactly what has changed with the Dark Voyager, how he's taken over what used to be Lethal Labs, and I guess set off a big fight on the island while he looks for the 0 point shards. So we're going to do all that, check in with our usual suspects. Let's get into it and see what's new. Of course, one big thing that is going on is that the Dark Voyager has teamed up with the Ice King here on the right to start a whole bunch of rivalries across the island. That's a big mechanic of the season. Here, I voted for Team Ice King because, of course, the Dark Voyager is for him, and we are all for supporting our astronauts, even if it's an evil astronaut. And they seem to be winning so far for Act 1 here, so that's pretty exciting. Let me know what team you signed up for in the comments below. I'm Team Ice King, but are you Team Foundation? Which one do you want to win? Let me know. Okay, so let's go and see what's going on with the Dark Voyager right now in the game. Let's go. Work it, Dark Voyager, yeah. Hey, look, it's another one. Okay, so here is the first big change of the season. You can see there is now an actual bus driver, a player can drive the bus. This one is Hal Lawson Jr. 3, apparently. So I actually have been able to drive the battle bus once, and it didn't go very well because I didn't know what I was doing. It's a very talented skill, you know, but you can kind of steer the bus wherever you want it to go. But our first big change is here as we're coming down. You see, this is no longer Lethal Labs. It is now Dark Dominion. And this is where the Dark Voyager lives now. You can see it is different. The footprint is largely the same, but now there's this giant kind of headquarters building in the middle, and there is a persistent kind of permanent rift above the actual place. Oh my gosh, my cats are running around. And there is a permanent rift above it, this golden rift that goes to different realities. And we already saw at the end of the last event there, you know, when the Dark Harvester Spaceship blasted the 0 point, it created these 3 tendrils that went out. They have now brought in different realities. There's a desert one over there, the Ice King's castle over there. There is the coral castle world, fish sticks world over there. There are 0 point shards at each of those. And the big thing here is that when you go into the 0 point now, it rifts you out way above, right above like the POI, which is pretty cool. So it's a fast way to escape. A little bit higher than the actual rift. This is actually where the Dark Harvester is going to come out. Looks like I have a rivalry. This is the new thing that I mentioned at the start. You can either be Team Ice King like I am, my name is Blue, or Team Foundation. Oh my gosh, this person. Nope, 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 nope. Buddy. Got him. That wasn't my rivalry, by the way. That was something else. Looks like our person is coming here, so we're going to get up high and see if we can survive this. Let's see if we can see him. It is a Sabrina Carpenter skin. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on him for now. But as you can see, this whole POI has changed immensely. It has now like all these stations, these radio dishes, where it seems like the Dark Voyager is keeping tabs on the island. If I come down over here, there's these cameras that follow you wherever you go, which is really, really creepy. You see that? Look at that. Over here, on the way in, is the actual, there's a car here. Okay, that's good. But of course now there's this great big like welcome way. I'm gonna reload this. Looks like our rivalry is going away. But over here, there's like a lot of propaganda for the Dark Voyager. So you can see he has these posters on the wall, 1 team, 1 mission. This is just one of them. There's a whole bunch of them. All trust the Voyager, serve the Voyager, obey the Voyager. Just a lot of work. This is like, there's the Dark Harvester Spaceship. They are not done. He's taking off from the Dark Voyager himself. It says future Dark Voyager right there. So they are really like amping up his influence. There's another one, future Dark Voyager, like a vertical one. Trust the Dark Voyager in the bathroom, no less. Wow. So there's a lot of propaganda going on. Some more over there. Obey the cube. Very cool, especially if you're the Dark Voyager. There's some more. Uh-oh. right. That was not my guy. So you get the point. He has basically taken over this POI. The best part is are these billboards that flip around. Let's go see this guy. Maybe we survive, maybe we don't. Right there, as the Voyager intended. Let's come here. Is he here? We're running out of time. He took the car. That's him, he took the car. We lost it. I think that's him in the car. We can get another one. So here's where you sign up for the rivalries themselves. I have 28 wins, you can see. I'll start one now. And it's going to pick somebody. Me versus... Oh, it's the same one. I can actually use the points I have so far. I have 100 of them, it looks like. To buy some items. I'm not going to do that. They're not going to save what I've got. And I could buy XP. I could buy all sorts of other things here. The XP I think I might get. Just because you can do it once every day. And it's cheap. We're going to go after that Banksy guy. But you can see they got all these setups now. They are monitoring everyone. We're going to go downstairs really quick because I did want to show you one thing there. By the way, there is a whole thing. Think less, trust the Voyager. He's trying to win over everyone on the island. I think Banksy came back. Over here, you see, here's the cell. They still have the Peely in here. No order, though, because we helped her escape last time. And I'm starting to wonder if she's an alien, because Karina said she was an alien last time, too. The inside here is pretty much the same. Okay. I'm going to grab that DMR. So it's all gold, you can see now here. I mean, it was just kind of like all... It was becoming this before. This is the control stations. Now it's all super gold. He is in charge. We're going to go take a rift. Now, the reason that I said that the Dark Voyager not only is back and he's not to play, but that his ship is back, even though you can't see it on the island, is that this weekend during the power hour, his ship actually returned, and it didn't just return in one spot. It was here for a bit, underneath, and then it was over there in that coral castle. It's moving around the island to try to see like what's going on. See, he's in the car still. There he is. He's here. Yep, that's him with the, he's got the boots. Where are they? We'll let you fight him. Where'd he go? I don't have any mobility. Maybe I should have bought the gloves. Oh, he's over here now. He knows where I am. It says now that his rivalry rank is 1. I thought it said it was 9 before. He's over here. What's that? There it is. Oh, wow. Nobody. Nope. Buddy. Yeah, that's him. He's in there. Buddy. No. He had a combat rifle. So there's a lot going on. And it makes me wonder that he's trying to find another shard. There's a poster saying he's looking for a shard. And then there's all these outposts. See, this is one of them that we mentioned earlier. Now this right here, this is another thing that you can collect. There is a new quest, the Path of the Voyager. So there's this Path of the Voyager where you have to go around collecting these different bits of cube energy, chaos cubes. So there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per section. You can see I got 3 of them already. 1 is inside Dark Dominion. 1 is at the farm over here in this house. 1 is here on top of this house over here. And then here's this one. Here, we're going to go ahead and you can run through it or you can collect it. All right. And so essentially what you're doing is you're walking in the footsteps of the Dark Voyager as he traverses across all these different parts of the map. You can see like they're all little states, so it's all spread around. You know, if you collect all 70 of them, you will get a whole full level. So it's a free level that you'll get over time. There might be something else for this, and then there's going to be more cubes arriving. So that's pretty cool too. So clearly the Dark Voyager, he's not done with the island. We thought that maybe he lost and that the Dark Harvester ship was down for the count because it kind of broke or shut down at the end of the last season. But no, that's not the case. It's alive and doing well. All right, health-wise, we're not doing the greatest. So I think I can get a patch-up. I don't know if I can. There's some food here, though. Oh my gosh! Oh, he scared me! He was hiding! He was hiding and he scared me. I didn't even see him. Well, she shines bright like a diamond. Okay, let's talk to our usual suspects now about what's going on the map. Of course, the Dark Voyager is a boss on the map. He gives you his mythic shotgun, which is pretty cool. We're going to go look at the rocket. The rocket has changed. Right now, it's getting a bit beefier, which is interesting. So someone's landing here. You can see it has extra robot arms around it and these weird kind of things. I'm going to come over here. So here's the order. Let's see what she has to say. She says, the Dark Voyager won't stop, neither can we. I can help with intel. We're working through our personality differences. He's familiar, but at the same time, completely different. So she's talking about the visitor, like your best friend's evil twin. He's fatalistic and arrogant and she sighs. But ultimately, I know he'll have my back. That's how the 7 works. Okay, she's upset. Okay, so let's see. The Dark Voyager. There's more to his mission than we can see right now. I don't like flying in the dark, but for now, I'm not sure we have any other choice. Okay, so she doesn't know what he's doing. The Foundation. He's the leader of the 7. He's tough, capable, focused, and a man of few words, but you can trust him. I do, she says. Okay, all right. I can get a patch up too. Let's see. All right, I did that. So you saw there's some of the new games with Nemesis back. These overdrive grenades are back. They're good mobility. They're like shockwaves. One big change is this used to be the big UFO Area 51 area or Area 7. Now it's like the 7 base. Hope used to be here, so we're gonna see if she's still there. Yeah, looks like she is. Buddy. Infinity Pigeon. What is this? So this is one of the new mobility items. It's a skyline deployer. So I'll show that in a minute. It's like it does zip lines, which is pretty cool. Okay, so here's Hope, Rival Hope, new style, new version. A lot of new faces around the island, huh? Ask about the Foundation. Jones trusts him to the ends of the island. I only just met the guy, but he seems, well, I don't doubt his motivations or allegiances. He's just not very chatty, okay? The elevator rides at New Sanctuary are a bit awkward. Okay, so she thinks it's a little awkward. We can hire her too. Are her visions back? Let's see. I still have a serious case of artist block, if you get what I mean. She could paint the future. I haven't had a clear vision in, well, long enough that it's starting to scare me. Okay, and then how about New Sanctuary? I wasn't around for the previous 7 Sanctuary, but based on the order's description, it was an incredible home base. I can't believe how advanced the 7's tech is. If we survive whatever's coming, we could build an incredible future here. Interesting. How much is she to hire? $350. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so now we have Hope. Adventure buddies, yay. Okay, so that was Hope. Now we have to find the Foundation. He's around here somewhere. He's probably in the main base. So let's go there. Yep, here he is. So far, no one knows what the Dark Voyager is planning, but they know that it's up to no good. Go inside here. Open this door. Come on down. Here's the Foundation. We can hire him too. The Dark Voyager won't get away with this. Ask about the Ice King. Oh, he's got beef. We have bigger problems right now. I want him out of the way. Unfortunately, Frosty doesn't seem to be getting the memo. When the time comes, I'll be the one taking him out. Okay, they are rivals. Wow. And how about the Foundation? That's me. Are you seriously doing recon on me by asking me about me? Jones vouched for you, you know. Actually, that explains a lot. Okay. All right. So we can hire him too. We don't learn a lot about the Dark Voyager. The only one that talks about him right now is the Order. If we go down, by the way, we can go all the way down to the bottom. This was where the UFO was. It was down over here. But we can't go down here. So the UFO used to be down here. And there was a button to open the door, but we can't get in here now. So there's chests in there and everything, so we're not going to be able to get out. Okay, so we're going to go on up. You can still use the secret passageway right here to get out, where it opens up. So it's going to yeet us right out. Woo! Wow, it's a crown. Look at that. Yeah, Jones might be over in Sandy Strip. So let's go over there. Oh, I forgot. I have this zipline thing. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit up here. You see, it shoots you all the way up, and now I can go straight up. In fact, I can shoot another one. Isn't that cool? Then there's a cooldown. That's one of my favorite things about this new season, is that weapon itself. It's another hope. Nope. This was someone's rival contract. I stole it. Whoa. Oh, I missed all my shots. He had the new shotgun. Okay, our next person to talk to is the visitor. He's over here, just south of Wonky Land, hiding out in this place. Let's see if we can talk to him real quick. Well, maybe there's a chest in here. Ah, it's good. It's you. That's good, I suppose. I guess he remembers me. So we got to ask about the Dark Voyager. He's unspeakably powerful. I've pursued him for ages. If he's truly working for an even more powerful entity, do you mind? I'm reconnoitering. Wait, what happened? Oh, so he just trails off. Okay. How about the Order? In some ways, she's exactly the same as her extra reality counterpart, but it seems the loss of the Imagine has changed her, and not for the better. Oh, it's you. Our fearless leader, an acquired taste. Regardless, he's very good. No trouble falling in line behind him. Okay, so he doesn't really tell us much about the Dark Voyager, but there is a little bit of lore there, so that's good. That's good. Okay, next we got to find Jones and a couple of other people. Meanwhile, we got to finish here. This guy's coming up after me. Where's this guy? Oh my gosh. No. Come on. One more. Got him. That was not our guy. And that hurt a lot. So we're going to go talk to Jules. She's over here. Come all the way up. So it's where you look, I think, right? You do it twice in a row. There is somebody over here. There's two people over here. This guy. Get him, Jones. So I think this is Jules over here. Jules is interesting because I think that she actually rode on the Dark Voyager ship. So that's what I want to find out. In her loading screen, in the battle pass, it shows her sneaking onto the ship. I think if I got a picture of that. Let's see. So here she is. I'm Jules. I'm an emissary of the Elites. So she joined the Elites and your island is in trouble. She's from a different universe. I can't explain everything, but I'll help how I can. Okay, ask her about Dasha. Yeah, we have a history. Dasha is from the Imagine Order. I'm a different person now. I have responsibilities, purpose. And she's still Dasha. And I want her to be happy. Huh. But if you ask me, she's chasing chaos for chaos' sake isn't exactly the recipe for happiness. Okay? How did you get here? The Elites noticed a ship flying over our airspace again and again. It seemed really interested in our highest security facility, Red Flag. So when the ship landed briefly, I took my chance and I boarded as a stowaway. She got on the Dark Harvester ship. That ship was the Dark Voyager ship, and now I know we're really in trouble. Okay, so she rode on the ship. So she'll know how to beat it. The Elites are mercenaries. We don't have long-term loyalties to the Seven. That being said, the Foundation has been on our recruitment radar for a long time. He's a formidable fighter, but he's got strong convictions. And sometimes beliefs, even pure ones, get in the way of being the best. All right, interesting. Max out your ammo for 500. Okay, let's do that. Look at that. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. So she's interesting. Jules rode on the ship. I gotta bust this up. There we go. So that was one here for Painted Palms. That hurt a little bit. So here, by the way, is the Ice King's palace. That, like we saw in the trailer, there's his big statue of himself. I've actually already fought him when I was playing with another friend, and you can get his ice gauntlets from there. You can see right here, Captain America is stuck in ice here. This looks like that that kind of martial arts, you know, kung fu skin guy, right? Here's Aurelia. And then this is where the Foundation was. And this is the prisoner, the lava guy. And this is where Peely used to be. And only his feet are left. There's some other weird stuff. There's a gnome here. There's like a duck here. They have Wi-Fi. There's the U-Bot. Lots of cool things. Okay, good. What's interesting is that the Ice King is actually, according to the comics, he's trying to protect reality by phrasing dangerous things. And so anything that's frozen is considered like a dangerous weapon that is not good for reality. And he used to think that the Seven were, because they went to... He's actually from space. He's from the moon. His castle was originally on the moon. All right, we've talked to everybody now except Jones, even though we hired him on accident. So we'll go down now and talk to him just to see what he has to say. Over here. Jones, come here. The whole gang's back together, mostly. He says, shoot. So ask him about the Dark Voyager. In my expert opinion, definitely a bad guy. Great. But whoever he's working for, that's who we should be really scared of. So they know that there's someone else. There's another big bad. All right, so the Visitor and the Order, they're still bickering. I think they both want to do the right thing, but their personalities, oil and water, light and dark, Peely and a blender? I still feel bad about that. Oh, that's when he ate Peely. Okay, the Foundation, he's a real hero. You can trust him. He's strong, smart, capable, and vicious in battle. Think of him as a slightly taller, slightly less handsome me. That's great. I like that he said that he feels bad about drinking Peely, because that's like an old deep cut from like eons ago. There's our guy. Let's go. Well, that last game didn't end all that great. But that was a look at all of our suspects. Now, we spent this entire time talking to Hope and Jones, the Order, the Visitor, the Foundation, also Jules, too, because she hitched a ride on the Dark Voyager Spaceship. So we talked to all of them and got the skinny on what it is. Everyone seems to agree that there's someone that's behind the Dark Voyager's work, but we don't know who it is. And one thing that you can do is go find out for yourself. You can go fight the Dark Voyager. I fought him a couple of times while trying to do research for this video. In fact, one time we fought him twice, me and a duo, because during a power hour, there were like 6 or 7 Dark Voyagers on the map. They're called Dark Voyager Echoes, is what they are. And the ship was also like an Echo as well. So that was really interesting. He drops, by the way, a mythic version of his corrupted shotgun, which is pretty good to get. It's quite good shotgun. It has 2 shots instead of just the one, and it reloads really fast. So overall, the story is really exciting. It's really heating up, and it's clear that the story is a main character in this season as well. It's a primary kind of like mover and shaker. It's not just like dressing that the rest of the game is hanging on. So I'm really excited about it. I know that the ship is going to be coming back. Like I mentioned, we've seen it in different places. I didn't see it appear, like it was already on the island during the power hour. I didn't see it like enter in, but I'm sure we're going to get more of that as the season progresses. So where it goes from here, I'm really excited, but I'm very curious what you all think. Who do you think is backing the Dark Voyager? Do you think it's somebody else? Do you think it's the Cube Queen? Do you think it's someone even scarier? than the Cube Queen? Let me know in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you like what you saw, and subscribe if you'd like to see more, because this story is just heating up, and I can't wait to see where it takes us. Until then, do stay safe out there on the island. I guess watch out for the Dark Voyager as always, and his huge spaceship. They're coming back, and they're not here to play, like I said. And of course, as always, don't get lost in space. I'll see you next time.